We are getting a home makeover. So if your goal this year is to live a more clean and organized lifestyle, this next segment is for you. So joining us now is Troy Brandt, owner of Closets by Design of Fresno. So thank you so much for being here. January is the organization month. And I have seen the work that you do, and you know, the older you get, the more satisfying that is to look at. I think one of my favorite things to look at is the garage before you go in, and then the garage after you go in. So let's talk about January and you know how people can organize their lives and why organization is so important to a home.
Sure. Well, first of all, you know, the third biggest New Year's resolution is to get organized, right after lose weight and save money.
Yeah.
So it's important. People are looking at that. And not only does it make your home look better and does it add value to your home, but it also, it makes your life easier. It saves you time. It's more efficient.
Yes.
You know, it is a stress reliever because clutter creates a lot of stress, right?
Yeah.
It's having a big pile of garbage that you don't know what's in it. So really all those things, you know, we think it's life-changing really to organize your home.
And I would say, even for people, I am very neurotic. I need everything to have its spot, and that's where the thing goes. But even for people who aren't that way, once you introduce them to organization, you know, then they sort of have a light bulb moment, and they can live this life that's so sort of anxiety-free, and you know, you're not rushing and you're not looking for things. So what are some tips that you could give to help people organize their homes?
So I think the first thing I would say is pick one area of your home. It can be overwhelming to look at your whole home and say, man, this is a big project. So pick one area, you know, go assess that area, make sure everything in there has a place. This is where we can help out. We come in and help you evaluate your space. Do you have a lot of hats, a lot of shoes, a lot of long dresses, whatever it is, and help you evaluate what you need from a storage perspective. And then, you know, kind of adopt some good habits, you know, like a one in, one out, where you say, okay, I'm only gonna have 10 shirts, right? So if you buy a shirt, you have to get rid of a shirt, that type of thing. And if you're not good at that, you know, which none of us are good at following rules, perhaps, it's a good idea to, you know, a couple times a year, just kind of review the closet. One thing I like to do is I take everything I've worn and I put it on the right side of my closet. So then, as time goes on, in 6 months, I can look at that left side and say, well, I haven't worn these things in a long time. You know, do I need to keep them or should I donate them to somebody else? So
I always try to do the year test. If I have not worn this thing and it's not a special occasion, dress or something, in 1 year, then I can probably live without it. And I try to reevaluate my closets, you know, twice a year, but this year has been pretty bad. So January is my year to get organized. What are some trends that you're seeing in organization?
So some of the things we see now, you know, 40 years ago when we started this kind of industry, it was mostly walk-in closets and big master bedrooms and that sort of thing. But now people are applying it to all areas of their home. So we do a lot of reach-in closets, entry closets. We do pantries, garages. So people are really taking the things that they liked in the master closet and applying them to every area of their home, big and small. We do under the stairs sometimes, or just little nooks, all kinds of places. So that's a big trend. I would say another one is multi-use spaces. So, you know, during COVID, a lot of people had to move home and create a home office, and that may have taken up their spare bedroom or something like that. So we sell wall beds, and we've seen that increase a lot over the last 3 years. And so you can create that as part of an office space, and you're able to you know, use it as a home office for 90% of the time. And if you have a guest come in, you know, you have a good sleeping space as well.
Yeah, it's so, sometimes if you are not in the industry and you know, you don't work with different spaces every day, I mean, you were probably in hundreds of homes a year, it's hard to reimagine what a space could be. What are some of the reactions that your clients give you once you organize, you know, the messiest corner of their home?
Yeah, I mean, we hear a lot of times people say, this changed my life. You know, I never thought it'd be this great. And oftentimes they say, man, I really need to have you come look at my garage now or some other area of their home. So a lot of times just getting the taste of that organization, they want to apply that to other areas.
Yeah, it's a little snowball effect. All right, if people want to get in touch with you, how can they get in touch?
So they can go to our website at closetsbydesign.com, or they can call our office at 1-800-BY-DESIGN. We come out, we do a full consultation. It's free of charge. We'll do a design right there in your home and work with you on how to organize your space.
Okay, perfect. Troy, thank you so much. We'll have the link online as well. Happy New Year. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
All right, coming up here in Central Valley today, there will be $400,000 in scholarships for graduating seniors. The Foundation for Fresno Unified Schools is looking to let them know how to apply. We've got all the info next.